Ending all these cycles and curses. You still feel hopeless till I bloom like a lotus.
What's up, everyone? Octoberz here. Welcome to my vlog series, The Book of Seven. This is episode 17. If you've been tuning in for all the episodes, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you're just now joining, welcome and thank you as well. So let's just get right into it. I'm wearing this Pet Cemetery shirt, one of my favorite films, the 1989 version, which is my birth year. But anyways, it kind of goes with the topic. One of my close friends, Carla, shout out to her. She actually shares the same birthday as my little sister Melly, January 9th. So that weekend, on Saturday, as you saw in the past vlog, I celebrated my little sister's birthday. But on Sunday, she had hit me up that Saturday night to go see some cemeteries and do some spooky shit. So of course I said yes. So me and my friend Carla went, and I'm going to show you the next clips of where we're at. I'll jump here and there so I can tell you where exactly we're at. But it was cool. We checked out the Inglewood Cemetery, Hollywood Forever Cemetery, Westwood, and all that shit. So the first stop we made was the Inglewood Cemetery, right across the Inglewood Forum venue. It was dope. I actually never been to this cemetery. We got to see the tombs of like Etta James, Ella Fitzgerald, and Ray Charles, which are, iconic singers. So it was really dope to see that. I know. Look at this. It's nice. Yeah. Second stop on the cemetery tour was the Westwood Village Memorial Park and Mortuary. I believe it's like the Pierce Brothers Westwood Cemetery. But that one was really dope. It was smaller. It was like right in the middle of kind of the LA city, which I've never been to this place either. People that are buried there, as horror fans, you might know. So like Heather O'Rourke, which is the young little girl from Poltergeist, rest in peace. Who died at a very young age, and they say that film is cursed. If you go and watch this cool documentary called Cursed Films, and there was also a documentary back on when the E channel talks about that. But yeah, rest in peace to Heather O'Rourke. Also Dominic Dunn, who happens to play her sister in Poltergeist, and hers was like a tragic death as well. She was like murdered by her boyfriend, so again it leads to the whole Cursed film. Rest in peace as well. Other like iconic people from like Janet Leigh, which is Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, and I think she was buried like right on top of her husband too. Ray Bradbury, who wrote Fahrenheit 451, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Rodney Dangerfield was there. Dean Martin, Marilyn Monroe, Hugh Hefner, amongst others. I might have missed somebody else, but that shit was kind of surreal to be able to see that. I think Don Knotts was there too. Who else am I missing? Farrah Fawcett, and yeah, I think that there's probably other people that we didn't like see. We're trying to like look around the cemetery, but yeah, check out the next couple clips. course, we had to make a food stop, so we went to El Coyote Mexican restaurant there in LA. My friend Carla wanted to check it out. There's a rumor or theory, I don't know if it's actually been ever proven, but they said that Sharon Tate and her friend had their last meal there before they were tragically murdered by Charles Manson's cult. And actually the restaurant feeds off that theory because they had like an actual like picture on the entrance of the restaurant, and I'll show it in one of these, the picture that I took, and it have Sharon Tate's face on there. So really sad. It was one of the worst murders I think I ever had seen. Like if you watch documentaries on it, it was just really like evil. But yeah, so we got to eat there. Honestly, the food was not the best, but just being there, if it is true about, you know, Sharon Tate being there, like just being in that environment, in that restaurant where they had their last meal, which was obviously really sad. Our next stop was the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which I actually have been there before. They have like these film screenings, they call it like Cinespia, and they have different movies that they screen. And I went like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago to go see Nightmare on Elm Street. It was like a homage that they were doing for like Wes Craven, rest in peace to the horror king there. Really dope. They had like little photo ops and stuff like that, and you get to see a little bit of the cemetery going in because they have a line to go inside where the film is taking place, and it's actually in the cemetery. So I have seen some of the graves, but I didn't get to explore as much because it was almost like, it was pretty much nighttime. So this time I got to go and explore with my friend Carla. So some of the famous people that are buried there is like Johnny Ramone, Chris Cornell. They just buried actually, I think, hopefully I'm not butchering her name. I think it's Helena Hutchins, rest in peace. She was a director who was recently like tragically killed with a it was like, I think it was like a gun at Alec, and it's like an Alec Baldwin film, and it's a whole drama going around like the working conditions there on the film set and everything. But she's buried there. I didn't know that, so rest in peace to her as well, and everybody that I've mentioned so far. Also Anton Yelchin, I think is how you pronounce his name. I really thought he was like a really dope actor. His was another like really tragic death as well, like a freak accident type of thing. He was like, I don't know if he left his car like in drive or something. I don't know what happened, but the car like ended up rolling over in his driveway and like pinned him, and he died. It's really sad. And my friend Carla was telling me that the parents like try to go there every day. Supposedly there's articles about it, that the parents are always there visiting him. They weren't there, but they have like a huge statue of him. You'll see in the next couple clips and pictures. And Toto, the dog. And yeah, amongst other, it's a huge cemetery. We didn't get to explore the whole thing, but hope you guys enjoy the clips that I have on here. And then there was like a Rolls Royce too, parked right up front. Pretty dope, but yeah, check it out. We went to check out some of the horror film locations too, like houses. So we went to the Tommy Doyle's house from Halloween, the original film, that's there in LA. Right across the street is also Lindsay's house, which is Tommy's neighbor, the little girl. in the original film as well, where Annie, Laurie Strode's friend, is babysitting. So those houses were there. Went to check it out. My friend Carla's like a huge Halloween fan, so and I love Halloween too, but she's like more of a fan than I am. So pretty dope. And then we also went to see one of my favorite films as well, Nightmare on Elm Street, The House. It's kind of sad because the door is not painted red anymore, and there was a bunch of shit outside of the house, so it kind of sucked for like a photo op. But, you know, still got to see it. And then we also went to check out the Boyz N The Hood houses that were not too far away, like about like 30, 40 minutes away. So Trey's house, which is Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character's house, and Doughboys, which is Ice Cube's character's house. So pretty dope. Check them out. Probably.
Maybe they just moved in probably.
Get run over up in here.
Huh?
So we get run over. And they're like, Ricky. This final clips, just real quick. I also went to see Scream, one of my all-time favorite horror movie series. Again, shout out to Wes Craven for creating that dope universe, and Kevin Williamson, who wrote it as well. But yeah, the new film came out. Of course, I had to go see it the day it opened on January 13th, the opening day, opening night. But right before that, I had an impromptu photo shoot, video shoot with my mom and my niece, just with some ghost face shit. It was fun, but check it out. And yeah, I enjoyed the movie as well. There's a review coming up on Latin Horror, so tune in for that. Shout out to Eddie Pagan and Cristian Moran from Latin Horror. But yeah, check out that. And yeah, I went to go see the film with my little sister Melly. It was really dope. I enjoyed the film. There was some things I could have been better for me, but I know why they did it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A lot of dope shit coming this year. And thank you everybody who's been joining the journey. Peace.
I don't know, I think weird stuff. Look and listen for lava pools.
What are you doing, Addie?
That means you're not tense.
Addie.
Close to lava
Addie,
pools
what are you doing?
That's that